Hello there, folks. This is Illyrian Kingdoms. Welcome back to part 2. And today we will be looking at some of the Illyrian origins. Unfortunately, I can't give off too many details due to this not being my main occupation. All right, let's begin. So, there is no doubt that Albanians and the Albanian language have evolved before the Slavic, Roman, and other Balkan languages, based on modern facts and evidence. The connection between Albanian and a Paleo-Balkanic language is scientific consensus. There seem to have been two ancient groups of languages, spoken in the ancient non-Greek Balkans, Italic and Celtic languages aside, Illyrian and Daco-Thracian, since Albanians live where Illyrians lived, and since there never was any proof or attestation of any sort of Albanian population movement, the Illyrian theory was adopted early on. Of course, being native to the land is seen favorably by political elites as well, so the early 20th century nationalism in Albania adopted a likely Illyrian origin without second doubt. In the course of the 20th century, however, the Daco-Thracian theory was revived. Because 19th century scholars had already proposed an Albanian origin from the Dacian Carpi, which has, however, quickly been rejected due to the structure of Latin loanwords in Albanian. Authors like Gottfried Schramm linked Albanian to the Thracian Bessi, who have evaded assimilation into Rome through early conversion to Christianity and the development of a liturgical language. Other authors have linked Albanian to Dacian, based on common substratum vocabulary between Albanian and Romanian. The Bessi theory is rejected by scholars such as Malcolm or Matzinger, based on the fact that Albanian liturgical vocabulary is fully Latinized, meaning Albanians were Christianized through Western Roman influence and did not develop their own liturgical language. The same goes for the Dacians. Daco-Thracian grammar is known to some extent, and it drastically differs from Albanian vocabulary. In Thracian languages, linguistic compounds are common as a feature, something fully absent in the Albanian language. Thracian city or personal names like Besi Para or Burbista could not have been formed in Albanian. So, while Albanian has definitely been influenced by Thracian in a way, in form of loanwords probably, Albanian is not the descendant of Thracian. At least it seems highly unlikely. What option is the only remaining one? Indeed, Illyrians. Before I continue, a little explanation about the Illyrians. 5% of people debating Illyrians, especially non-Albanians from the Balkans who are keen on rejecting the theory for political reasons, don't really understand an important fact about Illyrians. There were two different definitions of Illyria. What does that mean? The Illyrian area of settlement in the Western Balkans is usually split into an Illyrian core area, Illyria proper, in the larger extended region called Illyricum by the Romans. One of them, Illyria proper, was coined by the Greeks, and includes a core area of onomastically coherent Illyrian place names. The Romans, meanwhile, extended the area so that it included most of the Western Balkans, as well as peoples who were probably closely related to the Illyrians, speaking an Illyrian language, but not necessarily identical to the proper Illyrians. Illyrians were not a homogeneous people. They were split into groups, and the Dalmatians, for example, classically known as Illyrians, speaking an Illyrian language, were not included in the original Illyria proper. Illyria proper essentially only included Albania and Montenegro, no Bosnia, Croatia, Slovenia, Serbia, or Kosovo, all of which were part of the Roman Illyricum. Keep that in mind for now. I'll get back to it. There is way more to this, but I'm going to leave it for part 3. I hope you enjoyed the video because on the next one, all shall be answered. Thank you for watching. Please repost and like.